to cook a typical Italian dish. This dish is a poor dish. I mean, this means that it's composed by very few ingredients. And this is pasta aglio olio peperoncino. Actually, what you are going to do today is a kind of variation on the theme. But I feel that will be very tasty and can be also very easy to realize. So, which are the ingredients that we would like to use for this kind of dish? I mean, we want to use, since it's pasta aglio peperoncino, that is the Italian name for pasta with garlic, spices or chili, and oil. So we need to use garlic, we need to use some chili pepper, and the good one. Then we have some parsley, right? Correct me if the pronunciation
yeah,
is
it's
not
parsley,
correct,
yeah, fine.
parsley,
I think
okay,
your Italian
then
friend will understand it.
And then, then up to you, you can decide if you want to add or if you don't want to add it. We have some tomatoes. Actually, in the original recipe, we don't have tomatoes, but maybe since we want to use it. And then we can also put some basil, for example. And then we have a final ingredients that is represented by bread. Okay? So, let's start.
Okay.
Stop.
Yes.
Then, the secret recipe. Now I will show you how to use the bread. Okay, this is also good if you cannot eat cheese, for example. And as I told to Ashton, this was used times ago by poor people that were not able to use some other kind of ingredients over pasta. And then I show how to do it. So you take bread and then you need to cut. You need to get a kind of very, very, very fine powder, something like this. Then we take this powder, we put in a pot, and we add to this powder some oil and some salt. Okay?
Okay.
How much oil, how much salt? Now we show you. In general, salt not so much, but a little bit of salt you need to put. Otherwise, it's not able to provide this flavor. It must be, how can I say, sapido. Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Good. Stop.
So yes, right. Okay.
This is our bread. Okay. This one. Okay. We made a powder. Now we want to make it gold. So, here you can use the oven or you can use a pot as we are doing now. Then we add a little bit, not so much, but a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Two very small spoons. Depends on how much bread you have. Okay, 3. It's done. And then we put a little bit of olive oil. Okay, extra virgin.
Extra
olive oil and then olive. If this another kind of oil, don't use it. Must be extra virgin.
Yeah, he's Italian, right? So he really.
This is not. I don't know. Yes, this is good brand, but you can find the best one. You can find in Italy.
Yeah, you're very specific about olive oil.
This is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit like this, and like this. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Now let's heat now.
Okay. So do you want to use the big one?
Which one?
The big heating plate.
Yes.
Because this is a bit.
But then we need to move everything far away because I'm worried that how can I say, everything
will heat up.
Yes. So it's not good, and then our ingredients must be fresh.
Okay.
So where we put it? Here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 1.
Okay.
So this is an intermediate state. You see it's not totally gold. It starts to become gold. And then we need to continue to move it like this. You go like this, you start to move. You don't need to stay in the same position, otherwise you burn everything.
Okay.
Okay? Now we finish, you see, we get this color here, that is color sand, I say color gold. And this means that we toasted properly the bread. Okay, then you need to try. You need always to taste your dishes. Otherwise, it's otherwise you can make some mistakes. And then you need to put some salt. Okay, if you feel that there is no salt, you need to add not so much because the water of pasta and pasta itself, we will have salt. Then, if you are going to add some tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, these are sweet, so we need to add also a little bit of salt. But this bread here must have some salt, okay? Must be salty.
But this is tasting so good because I just tried, guys, and this is something really amazing. Okay, so we add it in the dry bowl.
Yes, exactly. Something like this, okay? So, something like this, and here is our bread, okay? Color sand, color gold.
This
Good.
is so good, yeah. It's brownish, but the taste is awesome. Yeah.
It is very good. Let's start from the parsley. So we take the parsley, we remove this part that we cannot eat, but we need to save since we want to use in order to provide to our oil some flavor, very good flavor. And then we take the leaves and then we can start to cut the leaves like this, okay?
Okay.
And now I cut.
Go.
So we cut the parsley. Now you are asking how much. Actually, I don't know. We need to see. I cut a bit. Then we go by eye.
You're a home chef, right?
Yes.
So.
Then, then we have garlic. Okay. How to clean the garlic? It's very easy. You just cut the head, and then you do like this.
Yeah.
So now, as you see, we cut the garlic. Okay. So I mean, we have cut it. And now what you should have is something like this. Okay. Then there are different ways that you can cut. You can cut, I don't know, a small disc. Or you can just cut in very small parts, as we will do it right now, okay? So it's very easy, we cut like this, and then, I mean, we can start to cut like this, okay? And then you can stop.
Yeah.
So, now we cut definitively the garlic, it must be something like this. Now you are asking, how much garlic should we use? Good question, depends how much garlic you want to put in your pot and how much garlic you want to eat.
Okay.
Right?
It depends on a like.
Yes,
As
I mean
per
this
wish.
is pasta, aglio, peperoncino. I mean you need to have chili, you need to have oil, and you need to fill for sure garlic. So a little bit of garlic you need to put. In this case we put 3 pieces, but you can put more, or I don't know, you can put also less. Okay.
I see.
So for the moment, what we have in this case this guy here. We have garlic, and now what we need to cut is our friends here. This one.
Yes, my favorite.
Your favorite. Very good.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay, so now how to do it. So here, may I, Aslan?
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Do you want to take video?
I'm making video.
So what you do is the following. You start to cut, then we open. So that's right. We need to use the point of our knife, then we cut. Then what we need to do here, we need to remove the seeds, but at the same time we need to remove this white part here.
Okay.
This is the white part here is the one that give the
Hotness?
hotness.
Ooh, okay.
So if you remove it, it's less hot as it should be, so it's not so dangerous, okay?
Okay.
So let's do it.
Okay.
So at the end you need to get something like this. You see, no seeds and not, I mean, let's say white part, okay? Once that you have something like this, we can cut in smaller parts, okay? So you do a thing like this, and then again like this, tack, 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 and so on. Okay, so you need to make some small squares. So you need to cut in small parts.
Okay, so almost like chopping, yeah?
Yes, you need to chop it, exactly.
Okay. But in small pieces.
Yes.
I hope they are still hot.
My idea.
I don't want them to be not hot.
Let's try. It's hot.
Huh?
It's hot. Oh, it's good. Now it's time to start to make the sauce. Okay. So the idea is the following. This is how I proceed. Then I don't know if chef proceed in this way or not. I don't know, but my case seems to work. We need to start to prepare the sauce. How can I say? The sauce that that must be in contact with our pasta. So it's called aglio, olio, peperoncino. So we must have oil. We need to start with oil. It must be quite a lot. Okay. I mean, for sure, we don't want to put all the spaghetti inside the entire pot of oil, but a little bit we need to put. Okay. So we start from our pot, and then we start to put some oil. Okay, here it's still hot. So oil, look, I start to put a bit. Like this it's fine. We start with something like this. Then, what we need to put? We need to put garlic.
Okay.
But before garlic, we need to put this.
The stem of the parsley.
The stem of the parsley. Something like this. Let's put a little bit of more oil. Because these you don't have to trash because these are the ones that provide the taste.
Okay. So it adds some more flavors.
Yes.
Right?
Then you have, I don't know, basil.
Yeah, basil.
You can also add the one of basil if you want. And then you need to remove. And now you wait. Okay. So well, we start to become hotter and warmer, and then all these parts will start to release their flavor inside the oil.
Ah, so you are making a flavored oil now.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And that is the idea that we want to make it. Okay. So you see something like that. Okay. Something like this. Something like this, and then we start. And now we start, and now we wait. Okay. So you see, oil is hot, and now I mean they are releasing the flavor. Okay. But now we don't leave it inside. We need to remove it. Okay. So just let's wait still 1 minute. Oil must be not so hot. Okay. But then soon we will remove it. Stop. Now what we do is the following. We need to reduce a little bit the heat, because now what we do is the following. We remove all this stuff. I mean, I will put here because we need to trash it. And at this point, once that the oil is hot but not so hot, okay, we can start to add the garlic.
I see.
Okay, so we start to add the garlic like this. I mean, this is not the best spot, but
I know.
it's fine. Okay, so we start to add the garlic. You can stop it. So,
smelling good.
Yeah, you see now we are cooking the garlic inside the oil. Garlic must be cooked, okay, because I mean the garlic must provide the flavor to the oil, but we don't want to burn the garlic, because if you burn the garlic, this is the worst mistake that you can do. It becomes black, and then it becomes bitter, and you cannot eat anymore. Okay.
I see.
So for that reason we need to cook it, but I mean the heat must be not so high.
So high,
Okay. So.
And we don't have to cook it like overcook it.
Yes. Okay. So like this it's fine. Okay. Now what we do, we start to add the chili. Okay.
The red chili. Yeah?
Yes. I mean now you can. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, I mean,
Cook it again.
start to do this. This is very good.
Do you want the other lid?
It's fine. Okay, now you can stop. Okay, you can put also a little bit of flakes. This is not flakes, but okay.
Yeah, chili with salt, something.
I mean, a little, if you have flakes is better. In this case, I mean, since it's not the good one, we will use just the original.
Do you want the really hot one? I have it.
No, it's fine.
I
Okay?
can drink it.
So it's becoming gold, it's fine.
Okay, we will
Okay.
stop cooking it then, yeah?
No, yes, but now what we do, we start to add a little bit of this.
Ah, the parsley, yeah,
Okay?
the
So a
chopped
little bit
parsley.
of parsley. Not a lot.
Okay,
And then again, the heat must be very low.
okay.
Otherwise, we cook it. We don't want to cook, but we want to just release its flavor inside
Flavor,
the oil.
okay.
Okay? So a little bit like this. And then you continue to a bit like this. Then we go like this.
I see. So you don't really cook them, you just leave the flavors there.
Yeah,
sometimes,
exactly. You, Ashton, try it. The smell is very good.
Oh,
Eh?
really?
Very
Yes.
Eh?
It's so good.
The smell is very good. We are not burning it because the heater is not at its maximum. It's at 5 in this case. And then, I mean, we are taking care of the food.
I see.
We love it.
But this one is really something different.
Oh,
Okay, lovely.
it's fine.
I like
So-
this one, yeah?
This is the basis of aglio olio peperoncino. Just this, okay? With this one, you can make this pasta. You see, very poor ingredients, but
Yeah, they are very basic ingredients, but if we cook it on a proper heat,
yes.
then we are getting this very
You don't
enhanced flavor.
You don't have to burn it, If you burn, it's the end, okay? And
Yeah, then it's gone.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
meanwhile, we take care of this one. We need to start to boil the water, okay? So we didn't put anything inside the pot, just water, and now we wait. It is going to boil.
Okay.
So Then, as I told you, these are the basic ingredients for pasta aglio peperoncino. You don't need the original is just with this. Okay, if you do this, I mean, you need the original one. Then, since we have tomatoes that are quite good tomatoes, we put also inside. Okay, so this is a variation. It's not the original recipe. Okay. So at this point, we can also start to increase a little bit the
Heat.
the heat. But is this one. Let's go on 6, for example. Not so much. And now at this point, we wait that the heat increase, and then we start to add our tomatoes inside. Okay. Meanwhile, the water is going to boil.
For the pasta, yeah?
Yes, exactly. So,
Yeah. So now we are adding tomatoes?
yes.
Even it's colorful, right? Green and the red
And now,
the garlic?
we need to, in Italian it's called appassire. So yes, they must be cooked, but not so much. We need to feel them, okay? It's not a sauce, a completely fruit sauce. We need to feel all
the
of this.
rawness of
Exactly.
No, they look, even they are very colorful.
At this point, I mean, we can reduce again the heat.
The heat, okay.
We can again around 4 or 5. Okay, wait. Okay, so then what we do, I mean, probably here we lack of salt. I know about that. And then we add a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Not so much, Not so much. Okay.
So we are cooking, but not really cooking the tomatoes, yeah?
No, we need just, yes. We need just to become more, you understand what I mean?
Yeah. This is now becoming a bit of sauce.
Yes, a bit of sauce,
Saucy. What you call sauce in Italian?
Salsa.
Salsa, okay.
Okay. Like this, you see. And then, but by the way, you don't have to burn the garlic, otherwise,
Yeah.
ciao. Okay.
Ciao, ciao,
Cook
okay.
is going to boil soon.
Okay. Okay, so this is how it looks like, yeah?
So this is our consistency, the consistency that we want. You see?
Yeah.
And something like this, it's fine.
And you have also the salsa, right?
Yes. Then here we want to give some good parfum, and then we can start to give put some pieces of
The basil.
Okay, not so much because we don't want a lot of basil
Okay.
under our teeth, but I mean this is also again a variation. It's not present in the original recipe, but I like it really good.
Well, this will taste good, of course. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now stop. Now pasta.
Yeah. So the sauce is ready, the salsa. And now he's going to add pasta in it. But Andrea said this is not a really best pasta.
Yeah, this is barilla you can find everywhere. Actually, you should take Italian one.
That's it.
The real Italian. But I mean, it's still good. Okay. So something like this. And then you see this is called pasta trafilata al bronzo. I mean, it's how it is. It's property. Try to touch it. How it is. You see that.
It's not really smooth and
it's
fine.
not smooth because it's good because it's going to take more sauce.
So it's absorbed more sauce because it's not really fine.
Then never break it.
Okay.
You do like this. You do like this. I don't know. This seems to be a kind of portion for 2 people. And let's add a little bit more because we are hungry.
I am hungry. Please add more.
Like this.
I want more.
It's fine.
Okay.
You do like this and like this, and now we wait.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
No, it's done. Now we wait.
Yeah.
So you see now we have our pasta. Our pasta is not totally cooked. Okay, so if you look at here, for example, it's written that we need to cook it for 11 minutes. I mean, the point is that we want to take our pasta that is not totally cooked inside our pot and then finish to cook it inside this pot, with the sauce. Because pasta needs to take all the sauce. So here pasta, as you can see here, I mean, is not rigid anymore, but inside
It's not cooked.
It's not totally cooked. It's a little bit al dente, more than al dente. Okay? So now what we need to do is the following. we take a cup like this, because this water here is gold.
Okay.
This water here of pasta is what makes the sauce. If we trash it by, it's not good dish anymore. Okay? So we do a thing like this. Okay? And this we saved. Okay? Then, I don't know, let's take even a little. Should be fine, but we can take also a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. And now, and this we save it. And now we are ready to take our pasta out of the pot and put inside.
Okay.
Here inside. Okay? Stop. Rolling.
Yeah.
So here's our pasta. We remove the water. We save some water here. Now what we do? We put pasta inside here our pot. And meanwhile here there is some
heat. Yeah. It's on. Yeah.
It's on. Okay. Yeah. And now we start to mix. Okay. I mean.
But that one is on too. Careful.
Also, you can also stay here.
You can close that one.
Yeah.
This one, yeah. Yeah.
So let's stop, and then here we can go more. And now we start to mix. Okay.
Okay.
Start to mix. We start to mix. It's the difficult part.
Yeah.
Okay. So we start to mix, and then you see that it's a little bit dry. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we want to make the sauce. So what we do is that we take some water.
Which we take it from the.
Yes, not so much, not so much. Just a little bit like this.
Okay.
Okay, and now we start to do it. Push out it here.
Yeah.
We start to do a thing like this. I don't know if it's called mantecare or something in Italian.
Mantecare, okay.
Okay, so a little bit more of oil, water like this. Okay, a little bit of more water. Okay, like this. Yeah, this is not the best pot because we should have a circular pot, but it's fine. We can survive. You see that we have the sauce now, and everything is connected together.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and get a little bit more. And our pasta, I think it is right.
Cool, it's ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
then smell it. Stop, you can stop. How it is.
Oh, yes.
Now we need to finalize. Okay? Then, again, what we do? We take, again, this one, how it's called?
Parsley?
Parsley.
You can call it in Italian,
Parsley.
parso, yeah?
No, but it's not in Italian parsley.
Okay.
Italian is prezzemolo. And then we put on the top, it gives a lot of color, right? Okay, then we need to put
more oil?
Oil, but not so much. Just a little bit of like this. And then again, like this.
Okay. So do we need to take it to the heater? No.
No, now outside the heater. It's fine.
Heat is finished.
And then we start to mix again all together, something like this. And then we add a little bit of more.
The parsley, yeah? More
Yes.
parsley. Wow.
Okay, like this. And again.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I think the pot is not for really for Italian pasta.
But it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit like this again. Okay. Now, Ashtan. Do you want to try like this, or we can?
I can try one.
Ash, wait. Now we need to finalize. Let's put also a little bit of basil. Like this. We need to.
And my mouth is watering now.
We need to little bit because it gives flavor. Again a little bit. Right. And again like this, and then I use this one.
Yeah.
You see all the smell that is coming out.
Yeah. Smelling so good.
Okay, and now we need to finish.
Okay.
And now
Should I
what we
bring
use?
a plate? Okay. You need to add it on this. Yeah?
Look, like this.
Oh, okay. That is at the last step, like a cheese sprinkling. Nice. Cool. That That's great job.
Like this.
Perfect.
Then let's finalize with you. Like this. Wait that they wash it. Like this. Let's break it. Like this, like this.
Wow. It's look amazing.
Like this. Voila.
Allah, it's looking amazing. Thank you,
Okay.
Andrea. So now we are going to serve it and then
Yes,
you will
now-
show me the...
Now you are going. Wait a second, and then you add the thing like this, and then let's add again something like this.
Wow.
Huh? And then
Amazing.